Hey lovers, I missed you guys. I've been trying to come back for like so long, but I couldn't think of any good ideas. But why am I thinking of good ideas? Creativity is improv. Improv is life. Let's go. Cynthia and Arianka not being nominated for the Oscars. Okay, Wicked for Good not being nominated for the Oscars is insane. Like, that's insane. And that article that came out that was like, oh, we didn't nominate them because we thought it was weird how much Cynthia was like controlling Arianka and stuff like that. Wow. Guys, it's like really getting scary. Really getting scary in the arts because Cynthia did nothing wrong. Hands up, don't shoot. She protected her friend, and y'all found it weird because she's a dark skinned black woman. Like, I'm already reiterating points that have already been said, but I'm just like really sad about that because I feel like when it comes to the Oscars, when it comes to like award shows, horror and musicals are the two that really don't get their flowers in the way that I feel like they should. If you wanted to put fucking Honora, no shade, and Amelia Perez in the award junket, but you couldn't put stuff like Tick Tick Boom, fucking Hamilton, fuck it, Mary Poppins. I don't know. You know, like there's just so many good musicals out there that I feel like didn't get their flowers. And it was because in the beginning, in the meaning, people didn't like musicals. There's a lot of people out there right now that are like, if you don't advertise that it's a musical and I sit in that movie theater and I start hearing music, I'm going to walk out the theater because I fucking hate musicals. And that's so valid. Like there's 8 billion people in this world. Not everybody's gonna like musicals. And musicals are like the backbone of so many. I don't know, like, I just feel like Wicked, first of all, Wicked for Good wasn't as bad as people were making it out to be. I got so many things on my timeline being like, this was the worst movie ever, and I hated it, and da 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 da. And I'm like, it wasn't perfect, and I definitely still do like the first movie over the second one, like, for sure. And it was still a really good, fantastic movie, subjectively. Moving on, I'm just really sad that they didn't get anything, especially the costume department. Like, low key, that is the director's fault. John M. Chu, that low-key is his fault because I feel like he didn't show enough of the costuming, especially Jonathan Bailey. Excuse me, let me use his proper name, Fierro, as the Scarecrow. That was a fantastic costume. That was fan-fucking-tastic. And the person who made that costume, I'm gonna put their name here because their names deserve to be shown. I want to say really quick, the person who made the costumes is Paul Tazwell. Black man, you love to see it. And I also was talking about the makeup design. When I was talking about Fierro, I was talking about the makeup design. And it seems like it was from this queen, Frances Hannon. Look at that. You have to be joking. Like, nothing? It's insanity to me. They did so good and they put so much detail into it. It was actually like sickening. Like I was gagged. It needs to be on the runway. I don't know fashion. It needs to be on the runway. And the fact that they didn't get any recognition because of the smear campaign that was on Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande, mostly Cynthia Erivo, especially Cynthia Erivo. And I feel so bad because, first of all, Cynthia's my birthday twin. So I already feel so bad for my Capricorn sister because the way that people were speaking about her was worse than they talk about people who are like cannibals and murderers and like it was so bad. And all she did was protect her friend and be a theater kid. I guess some people don't love their friends lesbianly. That's what it was. And y'all just couldn't handle it because you guys don't like women. And you especially don't like black women, so which we already knew. Could have told you that. Could have told you that years ago. But speaking of the Oscars, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Sinners. 16 awards, bitch. Breaking the record, bitch. Ryan Coogler being nominated, I think, for Best Director. First time in like 16 years. Crazy as fuck. But we live, we laugh, we love, we learn. Actually, we didn't learn anything other than why the fuck isn't there more? Basically. But that's awesome. And he deserves it. And he is so masterful. Like there's something about his mind that is like just so good. Like him and his wife. Because his wife is also nominated. Or was it Best Producer? I'm not even gonna look that up. I don't care. As long as he gets his flowers, I don't care. People were speculating that they might lose every major category, which would fucking suck. Especially the one about music. And I was talking to my friend about this because I think the song that is nominated is I Lied to You, which is, are you kidding? Great fucking song. One of the best sequences in a movie in the entire world. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, it's not even funny. That was genuinely such a magical sequence, and watching that scene gives me chills every time I see it. There's absolutely no way anyone could convince me otherwise that that is not a perfect scene. Like from beginning to end, that song is fantastic. Some people were saying that I Lied to You will lose to Golden. And I was talking to my friend about this, and she firmly would hate that. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I was telling her that I feel bittersweet about it because from a black women's perspective, it would be a slap in the face because it is one of the best sequences of all time. And I mean that. Like I have not seen something, I've not seen a scene as impactful as that in my whole life. And I feel like it would be a big win for Korean people, and I feel like Korean people get snubbed. Asian people get snubbed in award shows a lot. I don't know if it's more than black people, and I don't care to make it like a oppression Olympics. I'm just saying that POC are always fighting. If it's POC, at least it's POC, you know, and the Koreans only have, I think the Koreans literally only have Parasite, which is fucking crazy because there are so many good, and by the way, I'm just talking about Korea, like they have, I don't think any Chinese stuff is going on. I don't think any Japanese stuff has won. I don't know. Maybe like animation, maybe like Studio Ghibli. I don't know. I'm just saying that, and definitely not no Thai shit, and definitely not no Indian shit. Like, I know for a fact that Asian media isn't really respected in American award shows. So I feel like it would be a win in that regard, and it would suck. And the part that sucks even more is Golden isn't even the best song of the musical. And I'm gonna stand on that. Golden is so, oh my gosh, I'm so sad about that because first of all, Takedown is so good. This Is What It Sounds Like is so good. Fuck Soda Pop. Your Idol is great. If they were pushing This Is What It Sounds Like, which low-key is like the heart of the movie and like the main point of the movie, to show who you are and not be afraid of your flaws, which is literally the whole fucking point of the movie. And so like the more that I listen to it, the more mad I am because Golden is so, she's still hiding who she is in Golden. So it's like it's not even a great song, bro. Like, you know what, I'm back on if Golden wins over Sinners, I'm gonna be mad because over I Lied to You, I'll be mad because Golden isn't even the best song. And that's not to say if they did This Is What It Sounds Like, it should win over I Lied to You. I'm just saying at least it would be a fairer fight. Whatever. I am so annoyed by this one move in this dance. First of all, this is one of my favorite songs, No Hands. If God forbid I died. Walk with me. God forbid I died and you walk up to my casket and you play No Hands by Waka Flocka Flame and I don't get up, I's gone. The Lord took me. There's this dance that went viral and he does this one move in this dance and I just fucking hate it. And it's the first part of the dance. I can't play it, but I don't know how it goes. With no hands, let go. Girl, drop it to the floor. I love the way your body go. All I wanna do is sit back and watch it move and let me see you throw this cash. Every part of this is good except for that first part. I don't know what's up with the gorilla slam. I hate it so much. What the flip is that? And I was trying to find black people doing, because he's the original guy, this guy. And by the way, he's a great dancer. He makes it look good. Everyone else makes it look bad. So I was trying to find black people doing this dance, but I don't see no black people doing this dance, and I'm curious why. I'm actually really curious why, but I can't say too much on that because that's neither here nor there. I'm pissed. I'm actually not that mad. I'm a little upset. What the hell is going on with JYP? What the helly? Stays? I'm finding it. Give me a sec. They make a membership. Let me find the cute ass, because it was so cute. They make a membership that they do every year. They had a kit. They're doing Skiz Replay, which I'm mad about the fact that Lino and Ian don't have new songs on Skiz Replay. I understand that it was from the tour from forever ago, and I was talking about it on my TikTok. I was like, I really hope all of the Skiz solos from that tour are on there, which they are. I'm so excited to hear Rev It Up. Love that song from Felix. I'm so excited to hear Baby. There was one more. I think it was Hyunjin's song. I don't remember the name, but I loved it. I was like, I can't wait to hear it. On that tour, Lino didn't make a new song. He played Limbo, and Ian didn't make a new song. He had Hug Me. Both great songs, but they're on the last Skiz Replay. I just don't understand why they couldn't have a new song. Like, if they didn't have time, fine. But like, I don't know, maybe use a song from the Skiz replay on YouTube that they sang and put it on there. I'm pretty sure IN has one. And I'm like, and if I know Lino doesn't have a solo, I'm not sure if he has a solo, but he has at least Want So Bad, and everybody wants Want So Bad because that's that gay song. So you could have used those two as substitutes. You know what I mean? But the fact that you're repackaging songs that are already on the last Skiz replay and you're charging for physical copies is redonkulous. And then they have the kit. Tell me why the kit comes with a little keyring plushie and one other thing. What a nothing burger, man. What a fucking nothing burger. And it was so, like, I don't know how much it was because I don't check the price because I already knew I wasn't going to buy it. Oh, but let me show you the plushie. The plushie is actually cute and I would, in fact, buy it from someone on Etsy. It's actually so cute. It's a little angel. We love to see it. We could have had it all. The most adorable thing ever. Hopefully someone can make their own. And so, oh, I just found this. Someone made the Skizoos into angels. That's fucking adorable. They're making stickers. They don't make me do anything. They charge stays, especially international stays, like $60 to $70 for, let me show you the most recent album. I think I spent like $50 on this and it's broken. It's already like bending. $50. $50 for trees. I remember, I think it was for the Karma album when I made my video. Watch that one. When I made that video, I was like, this is not worth the money. And I stand by that. In that one, they gave us a paper bracelet. A paper bracelet. What the hell am I supposed to do with that? Ever since I became a stay, I have not had a cute inclusion in my albums. Like ever. Like it just never happened. That really sucks because as a company, you are treating us like cash cows. Mind you, in America specifically, we're going through a recession. Like we're literally in a recession. People are scraping by and they also have been having concerts every year. Like I haven't gone to a concert for Stray Kids since 2023. So it's supposed to be 3 years since I last saw them. And I will say it's not even because I didn't have the money, but it was just like spending almost $700 for what? Sound check and then the concert. It did not make sense to me. And also like being so close to them, like it just doesn't make sense. Like, and I'm really sad because when I will say this time and time again, I've said it when I made my stay birthday video, like when I first started my YouTube channel, K-pop saved my life. Stray Kids specifically saved my life. Like I will forever be grateful for them for that. So it's disappointing to watch something that you once loved be destroyed by capitalism. It sucks so bad. You just feel heartbroken again and again and again. It feels like there's nothing I can do about it because I didn't even get to the part that sucks. Stays complained. Stays went on Fans, another paywall site which I refuse to get. Like I already have Bubble and I don't even want to talk about Bubble for real because it is really a waste of money. Literally for every single artist, every idol, Bubble is a waste of money. I don't mind burning cash. That's why I have Bubble, but it really is a waste of money because they come once a month sometimes. I don't think, when's the last time Changbin even spoke on here? Actually, he spoke pretty recently, but still. The last time Felix spoke was the 21st. The last time Changbin spoke was the 22nd. People who speak the most, I will say, is like Seungmin and Lino. They kind of do everyday check-ins. Felix used to be very active, but he's not as much anymore. Chris comes with Bubble for Chris. He's active. I will say he'll be active in the summer and he's active in December because Christmas is his favorite holiday. And then for the first like 3 weeks of January, he like does not come. So it's like a waste of money to do January. I usually just keep it for my streak, and he never texts on my birthday. It makes me so sad. But now I'm used to it. I'm like, I've been here for a while. I lost a lot of my streaks because like they kept switching how you could pay. I've had Bubble for 986 days. I've had it for almost 3 years. So, the routine is very normal for me. Like, I get it. I've wasted so much money on it, but I don't recommend you buy it. Anyway, the point is, I don't recommend you buy Bubble, so I definitely don't recommend you buy Fans because they go on there once every 2 months, and they do spam a lot in that instance, but you can just go on Twitter and, like, get the same thing. Like, this stuff being behind a paywall is just greed. I remember, it was yesterday. No, 2 days ago. Stays were not complaining, because I hate to use the word complaint because it's valid. Like, they were criticizing the company for wanting us to spend so much money for so little. And they think because you love them so much, you're just going to be this mindless cash cow who will spend all this money for nothing. Like, I hope you're ready for nothing. You are literally paying for air, which is so dumb. Even some of the members were like, don't buy it. Just listen to our music. I think it was Seungmin and Hyunjin that were like, just listen to the music. Just love me. You don't have to pay for it. And then the next day they come out and say, we're actually getting rid of the plushie and we're not doing the Skiz replay anymore. And we're lowering the kit prices. Not the membership prices, the kit prices. So basically, they're trying to punish Stays for speaking out, which is dumb as hell. In my heart of hearts, someone's gonna shoot me. Someone's going to, please don't, please don't, please don't. I believe that Stray Kids could have been to the level of BTS by now if Div 1 actually did their fucking job and actually had a good marketing team and actually cared about their artists. I believe that so heavily. Like, they would have been everywhere. They would have been on Jimmy Fallon. They would have been on fucking, I don't know. They would have been on regular TV shows. Like, they would have gotten cameos on American shows. Like, I don't know, like, they would have been I don't even think I've ever heard an American show bring up Stray Kids. Like, they've brought up BTS and they've brought up NCT, but I've never even heard Stray Kids be brought up before. So it's like, and like, when people say, oh my gosh, I'm into K-pop, everyone thinks of BTS, as they should. I'm just saying, Stray Kids could have been that if Div 1 didn't get their head out of their own ass and be greedy. Like, gosh, like, it hurts my heart. Like, my heart actually feels like caved in because of how much greed goes on in these companies. You don't care about your artist. You don't care about shit. And I completely believe that these companies sabotage their groups so that their groups stay humble. I'm so lost on what the hell they got in that contract renewal. I am now throwing out a theory. This is my own theory. I haven't seen it online anywhere. This is my own theory, my own thoughts. I believe that they renewed with JYP just so that they could all be together. I genuinely don't think that if all of them, I feel like maybe one or two of them was like, damn, I want to leave. But the majority of them didn't, because they didn't know how it would be if they started their own company or if they moved on or anything. And also, I want to talk about this really quick. Oh my gosh, stop saying Chris needs to leave and start his own company. Please stop saying that. He is not a CEO. He's not a producer. He's a producer. I meant like a producer in the sense of like movie producer, like, you know, where they can fund everything. He's not one of those. He's just a guy who likes making music. I'm so annoyed that people keep thinking, because they say that with S-Scoops too. They're like, oh my gosh, he should leave Pledis and start his own company. And like, do you know how much work goes into a company? Do you know how much like time and effort and money goes into making your own company? And the fact that like outsourcing to go to like the music shows and doing tours and all of that shit is so much work. And it's really dumb of you guys. Not dumb. It's really naive to think that Chris, one, wants to do that, and two, has the capability to do that, especially for not just himself, but all of his members. I just feel like that is such a silly thing to do, because you guys think that he's God. You think he's Jesus, and he's just a random Australian man who made it big off of his hard work and his creativity. If he had a YouTube channel, if him and Stray Kids had their own YouTube channel, not associated with Div 1 and stuff, and they made a band and they did all that stuff. No, I'm getting hot, so I have to sit up. And they made a band and they did all that stuff. I totally believe they would be famous. I'm just saying, to create a company and to do everything that a company does and to have the funds to like run a company is a lot. Mind you, he's what, 28? No, he's 29. No, he's 28, almost 29. Like, can you guys relax with the pressure that y'all put on him? Like, it really pisses me off the way that you guys talk about him. It specifically Chris, like the way that you guys talk about Chris is so weird and disgusting, and it pisses me off. I hate it so much. Like, sometimes I wish y'all never knew him, because you guys treat him so weird. Y'all treat him so weird. That's neither here nor there. And it's not just a Chris thing. Sorry, I have to keep going. It's not just a Chris thing, it's a leader thing. The way that you guys treat these leaders as if they are like above God, above the companies, above their contracts, and the way that you are always like, because they say it about Namjoon, they say it about S groups, they said it about Yeonjun, they said it about Chris, they said it about who else? Kiho. They're like, oh, you guys should leave and start your own company. Do you think? And this is no shade to these men. Like, I'm just saying that not everyone has a business capitalist mindset. Not everyone has the capability to run a company. And the way that y'all speak about them like they do is weird. It's just weird. It makes me so annoyed. Anyway, I don't even remember what I was saying because I just had to get that out there. Like, I hate the way y'all talk about him. Like, it's weird. Anyway. JYP annoys the fuck out of me. And I really hope that this year is a year of Stray Kids finding their voice in the company and being able to, like, I don't know, be able to talk to the company about stuff that they want to actually see happen. Because I feel like it's so rare that they get to talk to the company and be like, hey, we made shit shake. Div 1 is so strange. Like, one of the worst divisions in JYP. I do not get it. I don't understand why. Oh, I was saying that I believe that companies sabotage their artists, and I was bringing up Div 1, but I'm also bringing up SM because the way NCT could have been at Stray Kids level is, oh my god. They could have been on Stray Kids level before Stray Kids, but SM ruined it. SM continuously ruins their artists. I don't know much about EXO. I'm like casual listener. I believe they sabotaged EXO. I firmly believe they sabotaged Super M. It's so weird because SM comes up with the craziest and coolest concepts and then literally takes a gun and shoots it out. Like they took SM, they said, what if we pulled some of the best players from every team and put them in one group, and they're men. They're all fan favorites for the girls. Put them together, made fantastic music, and then said, here's Super M, and that was it. We literally have never heard from them again. Why come up with these cool ideas? Even NCT is such a revolutionary idea. There's literally no other company that has an NCT. Well, I don't know this for sure, but from my knowledge, there's no other company that has an NCT. There's none. And the fact that you can't even keep that shit together. And also the statistics of a lot of those men being bad people was very high, and it's not shocking that they were. Not to come up as a gotcha and not to come up as like a whatever, because I don't even want to discuss that disgusting ass man. I'm talking about the other ones that were like in controversy for like being Zionist and shit. It is not shocking. It's disappointing, but it's not shocking. Disappointing, but not surprised. It's been snowing a lot in New York. We got like, I think 8 feet or whatever. I was really shocked that it snowed so much because like global warming is like real, you know, it's here. So the fact that it snowed about like 4 times actually was a fun surprise. I wasn't mad at it. Stranger Things finale. Stranger Things season 5. Hoo-wee. I'm going to have the most lukewarm take. Y'all are gonna be like, but this is how I feel. I knew that the finale was going to be disappointing. I'm not devastated by it. I'm really not. I'm just, I don't know. Like, it just felt empty to me. I was like, okay, this is it. It was weird that they were able to defeat Vecna, and then there was like 40 minutes of epilogue. Like, that just felt dumb to me. And the fact that nobody important died, not even 11, kind of weak. The part that actually made me so mad was Nancy and Jonathan breaking up. So unnecessary. In my mind, they got back together. They're already in that scene where they were all talking on the benches. They're already back together, and they're just hiding it from Robin and Steve and where the fuck was Vicky? We can't even get into that. There were so many plot holes, so many things missing. The characters felt like just vessels for the writers to explain the world to us. Like, most of the time when they were talking, they felt like shells of their former self. I will give them one thing. That scene with Steve and Dustin, fantastic. Even the breakup scene between Nancy and I keep wanting to say Nancy. Between Nancy and Jonathan, it was written... No, I take it back. It was bad. Halfway through, I had no idea if they were actually breaking up or not. I was so mad with my mom. I was like, oh, I can't believe they're breaking up. But then I was like, are they breaking up? I'm actually so mad that 11 is alone. The one thing that I wanted out of this finale was for Mike and 11 to like be Endgame, to stay together, to have kids. She could have the family. She could, and someone brought up such a good like idea for the ending scene where Mike and 11 are married and they have kids and they have their kids running around. I mean, they're too young to like make it happen, but the idea, like maybe they get older actors that look like them, but like Mike and 11 are together, their kids are running around. 11 gives birth to a baby girl, and she gives her daughter the love that she needed when she was a child. And her daughter grows up and gets a boyfriend, and she's like, keep the door open 3 inches. You know, something sweet, something sweet. Why the fuck did the place not even have 3 fucking waterfalls? Like, I am so mad. And also, Mike made it up. Like, we don't even know if that's true. Like, it's so stupid. It's so stupid. I'm gonna say something crazy. This is a hot take, because I know that y'all got shooters. I never saw Byler. I never saw it. It only became clear to me once he was... Like, no, I always knew that he liked Mike, but I never thought Mike liked him back. Never. The fact that you guys tried to explain that Mike had feelings for him back. Sorry, I just couldn't believe it. It didn't make any sense to me. I will agree that Mike's character became so shitty, like, especially during season 3 and 4. He was the worst, especially in season 4. She was like, you don't even say I love you anymore. You don't even say love Mike. You say from Mike. Like, what the hell? And he just didn't have an answer. Like, you suck. And I still wanted them together because I'm toxic. You know, I watch toxic shit. Like, I be watching them vertical dramas and the men are toxic as fuck. So it's like, my media can be toxic as long as my man ain't. But yeah, I never saw Byler. And even more than that, when y'all were having that conformity gate shit, I said, you guys keep doing this thing where you think people are smarter than they are. You think people are smarter than they are. You've done it with the Duffer Brothers. You do it with Taylor Swift. You've done it with Kendrick Lamar. No shade. And I love Kendrick. Like, ask anyone I know. I am Team Kendrick till I die. Ever since I heard that damn album, I used to listen to that damn album every single fucking morning on the way to school in high school. I am a Kendrick lover. And sometimes I feel like y'all give him too much credit, especially when the beef was going on and the raps were coming out. Y'all were like, the shit you were saying, I was like, I don't think he thought that far, guys. And he's smart. He's a smart cookie. I just don't think he thinks that deeply in stuff the way that you guys do. And so, back to the conformity gate, when you guys were like, oh, how many times did they do it? 10 hours, and the whole series is 10 hours, and and why were they sitting like this? Blah, blah, blah. Maybe it's because the Duffer Brothers didn't know what the fuck they were doing. And it was confirmed... Actually, it was confirmed when that documentary came out and they said they didn't even have the script finished and they were writing it on set. I didn't watch the documentary because I already knew I was going to be pissed off. And also Caleb and Praya were given dust. So what the fuck was I going to do? Keep supporting something that doesn't even like black people, especially black women. Nobody cares about Erica? Oh, what's this? Oh, what's this? So I wasn't gonna watch it, but when I saw those clips, I was like, I could have told you that. You guys swore up and down Byler was Endgame, and I love this creator, Nikki Carrion. Love her so much. She was saying that if Byler isn't real, it's one of the worst instances of queer baiting in like TV history, and I disagree with that because I never saw it. Like, and my gaydar is good, man. I clocked Will's shit since season 1. I clocked it since season 1, and it never went off for Mike. It never went off. Never. So I was like, I don't get what you guys are seeing. I don't get what you guys are seeing. Maybe the wife Duffer, who was like actually good at her job and shit, maybe she was going in that direction. But I never saw the Duffer Brothers ever thinking about queer people like that, because the way that they treat queer people, first of all, this isn't even the show for that because it's the 80s, and it's just the fact that everybody accepted him. Man, let me not even get into it. I'm over it. I still see people like really sad and trying to fix the season and stuff like that. And I genuinely, my heart really goes out to them, because for people who genuinely have been obsessed with Stranger Things since season 1, this is a huge disappointment. This is a letdown of apparently Game of Thrones caliber. So my heart goes out to y'all. And sometimes you can't put your heart into it. If you put your heart into it, it's easier to get disappointed. TV shows are so finicky in that sense, because the direction that you see as the audience member, as the collective audience sees, usually isn't the direction that the writers see. And you're always teetering on that line of disappointment. There's always that little anxiety of, will they fuck up my character? Like, one wrong move and they fuck up my favorite character. And it's happened so often. And I think like in every single TV show that I've watched, it has happened to at least one character, usually the fan favorite. And I hate when in shows, when they want to keep a relationship going, but they have no idea what kind of relationship problems they should add to the story to make it still dynamic and interesting, they just make them cheat. That's stupid as fuck. You can have problems outside of your relationship without making them cheat. There's so many other issues in this world that they could be having externally without cheating. It's very rare that I watch a show. Hold on, let me mute this. My girl is texting. It's very rare that I'll watch a show and the two characters will get together, and then to add some like, drama, they add a third person and that person emotionally cheats. Because they always make it seem like, oh, they didn't do anything physical, but you're emotionally cheating. You're leaning on this person. You're doing everything with this person. Like, that's stupid. That's stupid as fuck. Financial issues, family issues, job issues, like job insecurity. Like, there's just so many other things in this world that you guys could have issues. Distance, long distance. It could be long distance without another person in the mix. Long distance is hard. Why throw another person in there? Like, it's just dumb. Like, it's just so dumb, and I hate it so much. Even in one of my favorite movie series of a rom-com, because I don't like rom-coms, but To All the Boys I've Loved Before, holy shit. Like, it's, first of all, the first movie is fantastic. It's a comfort movie for me. I watch it all the time. The second movie is stupid. Everyone says that she should go with John Ambrose, sure, whatever, but she emotionally cheats with him. Plain and simple, she emotionally cheats with him. And I think Peter was emotionally cheating with Gwen at one point. Who cares? But like, there's no need for that. If I go any further, we'll be here forever. Yeah, but I've been into BLs, and it's been really nice with the BLs because like the most popular BL that's around right now is Heated Rivalry. Side note, stop making memes of Heated Rivalry at your ICE protest. It's so disrespectful and weird. Heated Rivalry is so fun. It was so hyped up. I only watched it like once it was like fully completed, and it was like a month later. I had no idea hockey guys got down like that. You know what I mean? I want to give some love to Connor because his Russian accent is really, from what I heard, really good. Because I've heard him talk without it, and he sounds completely different, and he looks completely different. So I feel like the way that they styled him, Ilya is like. Gosh, I'll literally start crying. This is what I love about acting. Ilya and Connor are not even close to the same person. Like, they are completely different people. When I see a picture of Ilya, I don't see Connor in there at all. And when I see a picture of Connor, I don't see Ilya in there at all. And I think that is the beauty of acting. That's true acting. When you can look at a character and you don't see the actor, you just see the character, the actor has done something right. And I want to give him so many props for that because he looks Russian as fuck. And I don't think he's Russian. He looks Russian as fuck. He sounds Russian as fuck. Everything about him gives Russian. And I feel like the progression of their love was so sweet. Episode 6 is my favorite episode. I actually have rewatched Heated Rivalry, I think 2 times. I'm about to do it a 3rd time soon. It is so... I don't know, it's just so fun. I really do be skipping the sex scenes though, because it is a little intimate. Like, even their first time doing it, I was like, wow, guys, like, I don't think I should be here. This feels like... It feels like that. It does. I was like, oof. So I do skip it sometimes, but the love is fun. And I do have a new vocal stim. It's when... I think it's episode 3, when they're in the stairway and... Shane is like, why would you text me before a game? Like, whatever. And he's like, you were hard, right? And he's like, no. I don't know what he says. But then he walks up the stairs and then Ilya goes, you missed me, didn't you? I say that all the time. You missed me, didn't you? Like, I can't even say it in his accent, but it was so funny. Like, the way he said it was just so flirtatious, but also, like, really funny. And... oh my gosh. Every single time someone says miss, I'm like, you missed me, didn't you? What a great show. And I'm also really glad that it motivated people to come out. I'm pretty sure at first there were 0 and now there's 2. There's a gay hockey player and there's a bisexual hockey player, which bi representation, let's fucking go. And I remember the bi hockey player came out and he was like, I really like the show. I just didn't like that they didn't show enough of like the homophobia that you go through in the NHL. And I remember people were dragging him for that. And I was like, but he's right. There's nobody I don't think there was anybody homophobic in the hockey league. Like, I don't think any of the players were outwardly homophobic. Maybe one microaggression, but thinking back, there was no full homophobic players in the NHL, which seems impossible. The only homophobic person was the brother. He's in Russia, like, okay. But I know for a fact the NHL is homophobic as shit. So I'm very, very shocked that they didn't talk about it more. When Scott kissed spoilers. When Scott kissed Kip in episode 5, like in front of everybody and everybody was cheering, like, I get it, it was 2017, like gay marriage has been legal for like 2 years and shit. So like everybody's like, you go girl. Yes, sister, gay pride or whatever. So I get that like it was like accepted by the crowd, but the players too? That doesn't feel right in my spirit. Like, not one of them was like, ew. Not one of them was like, that's fucking gay, dude. And he's like, yeah. Like, you know, there was nothing. Like, there was no homos in the locker room. No homos, no pauses. Oh, wait, they're not black. But no homos in the locker room. No homoerotic, like, dick slapping and then being like, I'm not gay, dude. Like, none of that. And on top of that, no slur-slinging slashers. Like, they were so supportive to the point where I was like, this low-key is a little unbelievable. Hate to say it, but not one slur-slinging slasher seems a little unbelievable. I was sick all of December. In November, I was at work, and then I went to LA for Thanksgiving, which was really lit. My goal this year is to travel a little bit more and progress my career in any way I can and make more YouTube videos. But I don't think the YouTube videos are going to be as polished as I've been making them in the past polished. Because usually I'm like, I have an idea, and I sit down, and I have a set, and I do this, and that. I just want to sit and yap. This is the best way to be creative, when I just spill out all of the feelings that I've been having over the past week. And I feel like doing this weekly might be really fun. My birthday passed January 8th. Capricorns, let's go. All my Capricorns, rise up. I love you guys. I'm just hoping this year is better than last year. Last year kind of sucked, but no year has been as bad as 2023 for me. 2023 was probably the worst year of my life, so I don't think anything will ever compare to how bad that year was. So it sucked, but it wasn't that bad, and I hope this year sucks even less for you guys too. I hope this year is great for you guys. I love you guys and I miss you guys so much. Like, you have no idea how much I miss my little lovers. Oh my gosh. Here's a kiss. Subscribe, guys, so that you see more of me and get more kisses. I want to do a cooking video, so like recommend stuff that you want to see me cook. Maybe. Okay, love you. Bye. 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 Yeah.